No zooming on this one. Are we on the Wi-Fi or hotspot?
Wi-Fi.
Are we on Wi-Fi?
So, please. This is supposed to switch this out for built-in microphone, and it's not doing it.
Did it work at home?
It did. Yeah. Well, how much time we got? We're going live and we're live now. Good evening, everybody. Trying to all right, so this is me. Coaches are loving the bench cam again. And let's see. That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't know why this camera is not working.
Which one's that? Oh, that's odd. Is that number 2? Yeah. Did it shut off? That is odd. It must be shut off or something. Okay. This is this one, right?
That's me. It's like we got to learn it all over again.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. So all these should be on, right? Or what if you go to...
That's muted.
Oh, that's muted.
Yep, so we just went. So right now, this is the only one that's working.
Bench cam. Nothing, right? You can't even, it doesn't even go on. Okay.
It's muted, yeah.
Huh. Is it the connection wise?
It's supposed to switch and recognize it as soon as you pull that in. It's supposed to recognize it.
You need the 3.5 millimeter one or no?
I don't think so.
Okay, so the USB cable should work.
Yeah. Well, and what he had was, it wasn't this one, it was a USB, which is the other one. Yeah. 2 minutes to go here in the warm-up, everybody. Yep, that's supposed to switch from built-in microphone to us. And why? Here's my camera. Still trying to get everything set up here, everybody. Let's get to scoreboard. And let's see. Who we play in the Northeast? What are they called?
Northeast, yeah. Audio's good to go. Like the audio's good to go on these mics.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
it's
that's
not-
why if it no, because it's still saying
It's not right.
built-in microphone.
So it's this microphone on here.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it should be. So the girls are getting ready. They're at their benches. It's frustrating.
Yeah, it is.
And now the camera's not on. Well, and my camera's not on.
Yeah.
So we got your camera.
What if it's the Wi-Fi? If you're at home, you're using your own Wi-Fi.
Shouldn't be. It just should be what this recognizes coming in. You know, there. All right, everybody. We are about ready to get it started here. We got Justin on the main camera again. Looks like we're starting with Fuller, McDonald, and looks like a Longberg. Ref has the puck down. The E's go back to the D. They throw it up ice. That's going to be picked up by Clay Bundy. Clay Bundy and Artisan starting out on defense. Puck's out in front of Nelson. Picked up by Artisan. Artisan drops it off to Longberg. Nobody there to help. Artisan and Clay Bundy on D, called good at the blue line. And McDonald throws it back to the end wall. Back around to Longberg. McDonald just lost the handle. Now Fuller picks it up. She gets it knocked off her stick. She hands it over to Longberg. Longberg throws it in deep. And now we're out of power. That is Gross that got it in deep. Gross now with space. He tries to throw it towards the net. Nothing happening there. Gross tries to throw it up ice. That's picked off by Grease. And they throw it across ice. This would be space to go get it. He just gets inside the blue line here. Shot off the post. Poe doing a little forechecking. Gross is going to pick it up. Now she throws it in deep. That's Olsen in on the forecheck. Bate keeps it in the zone. Now from behind the net, out front. Clay Bundy, shot. That got blocked by the East. And here they come back the other way. Tries to get by Hadrava. Hadrava picks it up, goes behind her own net. Hadrava now looking for somebody to pass to. She's looking for Olsen. That one gets taken over, stolen by the East. Rose now with it. Back out to center they come. And the East throws it up ice. Rose back to go get it again. Rose trying to get up ahead of Steen. Throws it up ice, tries to hit Fuller. And just unable to, which is going to get us an icing. Puck's down, controlled by the East. Fuller pokes it up ice to Wongberg. Wongberg trying to get in deep. Fuller into the corner. Nice job. She gets her pocket picked. Here come the East from the dot. We'll give them their first shot on goal. Clay Bundy's going to circle behind her own net. Looking for somebody to pass to. Throws it over to Wongberg. Tries to hit Fuller. Picked off by the East. Wongberg in along the wall. Back out to the point for the East. Shot goes wide of Nelson. Now over to Wongberg. And offsides on the East. So not a lot of running room. Maybe the bench cam here. Anders did a nice job setting up the bench cam. This one goes back to Djokovic. Goes in with Dodge. Saved by the East goalie. 18:31 to go here in the first half. Faceoff going to come to the left of the East goalie. Shot out front. Quo is in there battling. Kept in by Gross. Quo goes down. And the East throws it up ice. That's going to be Arneson to go get it. She throws it over to Jokinen. Jokinen tips it in deep. He's trying to get around their own net. Quo with a little poke check. Now back to Arneson. Arneson out front. Tip. Quo tried to get a handle on it. Now back out to Gross. Low, hard shot. Saved by the goalie. Loose. And finally a whistle. And we'll get a face off to the right of the East goalie. Puck's down. That was Hammer. Now taken away by the East. They chip it up ice. That should be icing. Nope, played by Nelson. Nelson tries to get it up to Olsen. Olsen and Hammer. Over to Hammer. Hammer driving 1-on-2. Tries to center, nobody home. Hodrobber there to get it. Out front is Olsen battling. Tried the backhand. That didn't go anywhere. Clay Bundy keeps it in. And now Spaeth is going to throw it in deep. Right out to Clay Bundy. She keeps it in the zone. Now throws it in behind the net, where Hammer's going to pick it up. And back to Spaeth, who makes the move. Talked herself out of it. 1-on-1 against Clay Bundy. 2-on-1 against Clay Bundy. Spinorama by the East. Tried to center right out front. Longberg's loose. Longberg makes the move to the forehand. Shot and a goal! Hard working goal by the Longberg. Drives it in deep. Got a step on the defense. Turned hard to the forehand and buried it. Nice goal by Longberg. That might have been unassisted. Longberg wants another one. Now Fuller's got it. Makes a move to her forehand. Shot. Didn't get much on it. Face-off going to come to the left of the East goalie. McDonald on the draw. Kept in by Rose and Longberg. Fuller tries to get it back to the defense. Now McDonald out front. Tip and a goal. Popped up over the top of the goalie. I'm going to go McDonald from Longberg and Fuller. Good job, Owen! So bust out a second quick one here. And now the East gain the blue line. Throw it in deep. Looking for somebody to center to. Pops back to the defense. Top of the circle. Shot. Oh, and the East just nailed it wide. Pop it out back to the D again. Shot. Not a lot of mustard on it. Nelson's got it out front. And she says, give me a whistle. So battle in the corner here. Joking and trying to get a handle on it, but it goes out to the D. Shot. That goes wide at Nelson. This looks like Dodge get it. Centered out front, nobody home. Hammer battling away, and here comes Dodge. She throws it up ice. That one looks like it might get icy. Nope, that's going to get waved off. Joking and chasing. Spinorama by the East. Nice poke by Jokinen. Quo in there to help. And Dodge in there. And it just gets by Gross. Space Driving in deep, trying to get around a few people. She's in deep. And back, just got by Dodge. Back to the point for the East, shot. And Nelson puts it in the mitt and says, give me a whistle. Face off to the left of Nelson. Clay Bundy in there on defense. East trying to get a handle on it. Clay Bundy picks it up. Going away now, picked up to the East. They throw it in deep. Rose to go get it. He tries to get it up to Olsen. Nobody home. And Nelson puts it in the mitt and says, give me another whistle. .13:48 to go here in the first half. Face off to the right of Nelson. Shot. Nelson gets it, hits the mitt, drops it. She gets on it and says, give me another whistle. Face off to the right of Nelson again. The East get a handle on it. Nelson with the save. It's like Hammer making a move. Get it to line. Looking for somebody to pass to. She's got Rose. Shot low. Oh! Hammer to Rose. To make it 3-0 for your Voyageurs. This is McDonald, Wongberg, and Fuller again. We got a pretty short bench here, Justin. We're missing a few. Clay Bundy tries to throw it over to Fuller. Fuller gains the offensive zone. Spins. Tries to get it over to McDonald. Going over to Wongberg. Clay Bundy backing up. Clay Bundy trying to keep the handle. Fuller, good play on D. McDonald now driving in. She's 1-on-4. Got Fuller in the slot. Nope. McDonald behind the net. Picked up by Fuller, throws it, tries to get to Wongberg, nobody home.
Take it, Leo, take it!
1-on-2 against Arneson and Clay Bundy. Clay Bundy drives her wide. Nice hard body move there. Clay Bundy's going to wrap it around to Fuller. Now the East gets it in deep, picked it up behind the net, tried to center. And Nelson flops on it and says, give me a whistle. Face-off was to the right of Nelson, picked up by Jolkinen. Quo's got the jump on it. Quo, backhand forehand shot. Nice save by the East goalie. Stole one away from Quo, and that should be icing on the East. And it is. So we're short, it looks like 4 girls, trying to figure out who we're missing. I haven't seen Johnson out there. Or Hills. I don't think I've seen Hills. Or Strong. Puck goes behind the East net. Right out front. Voyageurs trying to get a handle on it. Gets into the feet of Quo. East along the far wall. And here they come back the other way. Quo picks it up, goes back to Gross. Gets it over to Jolkinen. That goes wide to an East player. Quo chucks it up ice. That's going to go to the D for the East. And the arm's up. That should be icing. And it is. .11:02 left here in the first. Face off just to the left of the East goalie. That's a pretty good picture. Hammer on the draw, won by the East. Hammer time. Saved by the East goalie. Quo trying to stuff a try. No, that's Olsen. Now Space tries to get it in deep. She does. Olsen behind the net, looking for somebody to center. Two goes off the back of the net. And that one's picked off by the Clay Bundy. Picked up by Olsen. Olsen tries to get onto the forehand. Now gives it a whack with the backhand. And here comes the East. They throw it in deep. Played by Nelson. And Clay Bundy's going to pick it up here in the near corner. Spaeth around with it. She tries to get it up to Olsen. Now picked up by Hammer. Hammer tries to feed Hodra, but that got picked off. And the East throw it in deep. Clay Bundy behind her own net. East tried to get right in the slot. Picked off by Hadrava. Now into the near corner. Wrapped around over to Hadrava. Hadrava tries to spring. Hammer goes off the side of the net. Jolkinen back in there. Wongberg back to Arneson. Arneson's shot goes wide. Big trying to keep it in. Wongberg to fetch it up. Wongberg tries to pass it to herself. This goes down in a heap. Fuller to pick it up behind the net. Fuller banging away. Wongberg looking for her second in the game. And finally the goalie gets a mid on it. We're going to get a face-off to the right of the East goalie. Donald and Wongberg in the corner. That one comes up ice. That's going to be icing on the East. And we're going to get it all the way back to the right of the East goalie again. I love the fact that the coaches like the bench cam. This one coming to the right of the East goalie. McDonald on the draw. Longberg, Fuller, Rose, then Arneson. Back to Arneson. Back to Rose. Rose tries to get a shot off. Arneson with a big whiff. And here come the East, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Rose battling. Surprised she didn't get a hooking call. Goes back to the point for the East. They go D to D with a flutter pass. Back to the point again. This line could use a line change. Fuller picks it up along the wall. She lost the handle. Fuller after it. Give me the first one there. 1-on-4. Looking for somebody to pass to. And they're off on a change. 7:18 to go here in the first half. This one's picked up by Jokinen. Kind of lost half a step on the backhand. Dodge now has it. Dodge with Quo and Jokinen. Pinching in is Gross. He keeps it in deep. Quo keeps it in. That goes off an East player, a tall East player. And that gets thrown in deep. The iron's up for icing. Played by Nelson. He drops it off for Spaeth. Here comes Spaeth with some speed, and that's offsides on your Voyageurs. Face off right in front of us here. Dodge on the draw. Jokinen and Quo. Then goes back to Gross. She goes down in deep. Over Quo. He throws it in deep. East from behind their own net. Pestered by Jokinen. Puck kept in by the assistance of the ref there. East coming through hard with some speed, trying to get around Gross. East trying to find somebody to center. Here comes Jokinen. Nice ride out there by the East. Nice up through center. Nice job by Gross to knock her off the puck. Saved by Nelson. And she says, give me a whistle. .534 and counting here in the first half. Face off to the right of Nelson. Goes back to the point for the East. Tried to get a shot off. Now it's going to come back to the point. Didn't get much on that one. This is Hammer. Hammer, Hadrava, and Olsen. Hadrava into the corner now. Picked off by Gross. East tried to get a shot off. And that's going to get her 2 minutes for a rough. So that's going to put the East on a power play. Ref saw that one all day. I was wondering when that was going to come. So Spaeth for a rough. Which is going to be Hadrava, Hammer, Rose, and Clay Bundy. With 4:56 to go here in the first half. 2 minutes on the board. Power play for the East. They go back to the point. Makes a move is the D. Makes another move. Chased by Hammer. He tries to center to the slot. Hammer getting a jump. License or offsides is waved off. Hammer goes down in the heap. The D gets by Olsen. Shot. Blocked, it looks like by Clay Bundy. Hammer. Just looking for a hot robber. Rose gets it back through to center. 106 and counting here in the power play for the East. Picked up by Clay Bundy. Clay Bundy gets hauled down, no call. Now McDonald's going to go back. East make a move. Now Longberg trying to get it out of the zone. He does. Ooh, maybe not. McDonald's able to get it out of the zone. 27 seconds to go in the power play for the East. Nice back check by Longberg. This is going to be played by Arneson. Over to McDonald. Spade is out of the zone. Longberg. So Voyageurs are back to full strength. And here comes the East. Saved by Nelson. And she says, give me a whistle. .238 to go here. Face off to the right. It's going to be picked up by Arneson. He does the old spinorama, trying to get it up to Olsen. Back to the point. Shot low. Saved by Nelson. Olsen trying to get it over to Spaeth. East throws it up ice, picked off by Gross. Back behind the net, Spaeth is there to go get it. Kept in by Olsen. Now kept in by Arneson. Shot. And the East goalie couldn't quite get the handle on it. Here they come back the other way. 1:35 to go here. Olsen trying to get it up to Jokin and close out hot off the bench. Back to Gross. Gross going to try the other way. Stolen away by East, but now back out to center. East is going to try again. 57 seconds to go here. Arneson to go get it. To 12. He tries to get out of the zone. That gets denied. And now back around to Arneson. And Quo just gets out of the zone. That one's not going to get to icing. 33 seconds to go. Picked up by the East. Jokin tries the center. Quo picks it up, drops it to Clay Bundy. Back in deep for Jokin. Now to Quo. Quo tries the center. And a goal! $13, get it? Dodge? From Quo, right?
Yeah. And two as well.
So that'll make it 4 rip with the late goal here in the first half with about 5 seconds left. Here, Voyageurs put a fourth up on the board to make it 4-0. I got the shots 12-12. And I believe they're going to do the ice here, yep. So we're going to get a quick break. We're going to mute you here for a little bit, and we'll be back at you. Hang tight, everybody. Got some Thunderstruck playing on the house system here. Your Voyageurs are all set to go. Referees look like they're about ready to go. What's that? Hey, she bust. Yeah. Or she's looking for her water bottle. One of the two. No. What's that?
Puck's the one with the goalie.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Two minutes on the warm-up clock here. All right, looks like everybody's just about ready. Byron now in the net for your Voyageurs. Looks like Hammer, Hadrava, and Olsen to start here. Gross and Spaeth on defense. So Hammer on the draw here. And that's going to be won by the East. Goes all the way back to the D. They try to go D to D. Olsen gets to the forehand. Shot and a goal. 8 seconds in. Olsen. Start the period off right. So 8 seconds in, your Voyageurs strike quickly here. Gross now picks it up. Gets into the offensive zone here. Chased by Olsen. Olsen out front. Just got her hands tied. Kept in there by Spaeth, and now that one's going to get thrown up ice, the arms up, and icing's the call. So the faceoff going to come to the right of the East goalie here. Testing 1, 2. McDonald on the draw, goes back to Arneson. Arneson picks it up. Wongberg covering the D. Back to Wongberg. She then throws it over to McDonald. McDonald in front. Shot, that one goes wide. Rose is going to try and get there to keep it in. He does. Throws it over to Fuller. Fuller back to Olsen. Rose. And here comes the East, coming back the other way. Nice pocket pick by Wongberg. Wongberg having a strong game. Shot, that one goes wide. Kept in by Rose. And now they throw it up ice, the arms up. That should be icing again on the East. And this one's going to come to the left of the East goalie. Got a little picture-in-picture for you here. Dodge on the draw. Kept in. Here's Rose with it. She throws it towards the net. Kept in by Arneson. Whoa on the forecheck. Jolkin in from behind the net. And here come the East. Looking to center. Picked off by Arneson. Bo tries to get it in the offensive zone. And they're going to get too many men. So a bench minor coming for the Voyageurs. So got caught up in the wicket, so one of the players. So we're going to have a bench minor. And it looks like it's going to be served by Arneson. And that'll put your Voyageurs shorthanded again. Face-off coming to the right of Byron. Looks like Hadrava and Hammer. Clay Bundy and Spaeth, it looks like. Saved by Byron. Puck is loose out front of Byron. Now it's picked off by Arneson. Excuse me, that was Hadrava. And that's going to be icing. So now this one's going to come all the way back to the left of Byron. Hammer on the draw. Out front, tried to get a shot on goal. Was the East there, no dice. Hammer tries to get it out of the zone. That didn't work. Now the East has it, still on the power play. Picked off by Spaeth. Tries to get it up to Hadrava. And that one, no icing. Minute 11 left in the penalty. 20:14 left in the half. Trying to get it up to Clay Bundy. This is going to be Spaeth. She throws it up to Olsen. Olsen does a dance around the D. Back to the forehand. Shot. And a goal. Olsen with her second of the game. back to back. No more. Did you see who passed it to her? We'll have to get the stat on that one. So face off here at center ice. That's a short-handed goal. That's a shorty. Yeah. Rose throws it up ice. Olsen again. Throws it towards the net. That gets picked off by the East. Rose loses it in her wicket. Shot. Byron says, give me a whistle. $18 seconds left here. Oh, on running time. So Wongberg on the draw. And Byron says, give me a whistle. So back to full strength. Shot goes wide of Byron. Grossby the first one there. She chips it up to Fuller. Fuller's able to get it out of the zone to McDonald, who's got Wongberg. Back to Gross. Fuller tries the tip. That goes wide. To Wongberg. And the East throws it up ice. And icing is the call on the East. So that'll bring it all the way back to the left of the East goalie. This is McDonald on the draw. Wongberg, Fuller, Gross, and Rose. Gets it up to Wongberg. Wongberg gets the shot off. Save. Fuller from behind the end line here. Wongberg tries to get it up to Gross. McDonald just inside the zone. Shot goes wide. Good at the blue line. This is shot. It's Arneson. Quo. Oh, threw it wide. Jokinen tries to center for Quo. Another save. And now it pops back out to center. Arneson throws it over to Clay Bundy. Dodge, Jokinen and Quo here, 3-on-2. Dodge getting hung up. And that one's going to come all the way back out. Clay Bundy back on the chase to go get it. She's going to go all the way around her net. Here comes Clay Bundy, throws it up to Quo. Quo dishes it over to Dodge, who's going to go fetch it along the wall. Clay Bundy pinches in, throws it back behind the net. Here goes Dodge into the corner to go get it. Nice job by Dodge. Tries to center. Oh, picked off. And the East goalie says, give me a whistle. So Hammer, Hadrava, Rose, or Olsen, Gross, and Spaeth out there. Hammer on the draw. Won by the East. They go behind their own net. Stolen away by Olsen. Here comes East again. Hammer along the wall. She tries to get it in deeper. Hammer tries to get a shot off. Nothing doing. And back to center it comes. Gross gets it over to Spain. He gets it over to Hadrava. Hadrava throws it in deep. 14:53 and counting here in the second half. Back to Gross. She throws it into the corner. Back to Gross. Throws it towards the net. Looked like that was going to go wide. Stolen away by Hadrava. Olsen looking for the Hattie and got denied. And that should be icing. And it is. So it looks like the Voyageurs are just going to change them up here. "6-0 your score, 14 minutes and counting, running time now. McDonald, Longberg, Fuller, Arneson, and Rose here. This one pops back to Longberg. Longberg back to Rose. And they throw it up through center. From the east, right from the slot, shot. FedEx Express right over the top of Byron. Fuller bats it up ice. Picked up by the East. And the East throws it in deep. Rose to pick it up along the end wall. Spade's going to have to go the other way, the old spinorama. She throws it up to Fuller. Tried to hit McDonald. That goes wide of Byron. Byron gives it a little shove. He's putting a little mojo on here. Right out front of Byron. Now it gets thrown into the corner. McDonald with it. McDonald going hard and fast. Over to McDonald. Quo trying to get a handle on it. No dice. Here come the East the other way. Faith into the corner. Dodge lost the handle, but it goes right to Clay Bundy. 4-on-2. Clay Bundy driving wide. Trying to pull up, tried to get it over to Dodge. Faith keeps it in the offensive zone, choking and trying to get a little forecheck on. Spade doing a little dance inside the blue line. One to beat Clay Bundy. Nice job by Clay Bundy driving it to the near corner. Now goes to Quo. Quo tries to stretch out Olsen. Olsen on the back end, forehand. She goes down in a heap. Back to Gross. Over to Rose. And that's going to go on net. And back for Gross to pick it up. The Eats grab it inside their own zone here. A little spinorama. Get up to winger on the far wall. And they're just able to get out of the zone. Over to Rose. See now backhands it up ice. Olsen driving off the wall. Backhand forward shot. Oh, what a save by the goalie. Olsen going for that hat trick. Hodrobert throws it in deep.
Come on, Stubby!
Here comes East out through center. Shot goes wide at Byron. Play-by need to pick it up behind her own net. Play-by up to Fuller.
Get there!
And I think we're getting a penalty on the East for a cross-check. Looks like number 9. 2 minutes for a cross-check. With 8:48 to go here. So McDonald, Longberg, Fuller, Spaeth, and Gross on the power play here. McDonald on the draw. Kept in by Spaeth. Longberg has it. Over to Fuller. Backhand forehand shot. And a goal! So power play goal. Looks like the Longberg were their second of the game. So power play goal. 8:36 counting. McDonald throws it back to Spaeth. Now back to Gross. Gross throws it towards the net. Saved by the goalie. And here comes the East out from behind their own net. Nice keep in. McDonald just couldn't get the handle on it. Longberg with a nice back check. Icer offsides waved off. Longberg into the near corner. To McDonald. Excuse me, that's Jolkin. 7:40 and counting here in the second half. Picked off by Quo. He tried to look like to get it over to Jolkin. That didn't happen. And this one's going to pop out to center with Gross having to chase it. Gross throws it up to Quo. Picked up by Dodge along the far wall. Stepped in by Spaeth. Dodge getting roughed up a little bit. She fought that off. Oh, joking and looking for the goal. Picked in by Gross here. Oh, that one's going to judge. Byron plays it. That one comes out to the point. East are able to throw it in deep again. The arms up. And it's icing on your Voyageurs. Sonny. So it looks like Hammer, Hadrava, and Olsen. Rose and Arneson on defense. East tries to throw it through the crease. Picked up by Olsen. She sees Hammer, springing the hammer. Olsen, Hammer's clear. Shot. Goalie got a piece of it. Olsen's going to spin around it. And icing, or excuse me, offsides is going to be the call. 5:31 and counting here. Seven zeros your score. Hammer, Hadrava, and Olsen. Here come the East through center. 1-on-4. Shot. Fly ball saved by Byron. Face off to the left of Byron. East from behind the net, right out front. Good D. Clearing the puck. Kept in by the East. Right in the slot. Kind of missed off there. Rose getting it up ice. Olsen looking for somebody to pass to. Picked off by Arneson over to Hadrava. And the East getting a little mojo here. Shot, that one goes wide of Byron. Rose trying to get it up ice. Still unable to get it out of the zone. Saved by Byron, and she says, "Give me a whistle. Your Voyageurs needed a change." So Fuller, Wongberg, McDonald again. Looks like Spade and Clay Bundy this time. With 3:33 and counting. Wongberg gets it knocked off her stick. She went down hard. Clay Bundy gets it back to the point. That one goes wide right of Byron. Now into the near corner. East, keep it in. Here comes Spade the other way. She's wheeling. She's dealing. Gains the blue line, got the Wongberg. Oh, and Spade goes down in a heap. No call on the trip. Over to Clay Bundy. Clay Bundy throws it in deep where McDonald's going to pick it up. That should be icing. And it is. With 2:37 and counting. Dodge on the draw here. Jolkinen trying to center it. She's in the corner. Goes in front of the net. Trying to get open. She's getting pestered. She's doing her Erickson Eck impression. And East goalie says, "Give me a whistle." With 1:51 in counting. Again, Dodge on the draw. East pick it up along the half wall. Will gets a hand on it right from the slot. Shot, saved by the goalie. Back to Gross. Gross throws it into the far corner. Jokinen picks it up, tries to center Quo, nobody home. Quo gets it into the offensive zone. Open it off for a change. Rose looking for somebody to pass to. Picked up by Quo. Tries to get it over to Olsen. Olsen does the spinorama. Hard onto the forehand. Gives it over to Dodge. And it goes in. So Olsen to Dodge from Quo, I think. With 42 to go here. Make it 8 rip. Scoring bonanza here. Clay Bundy. 37 seconds to go here. Arneson working hard. Nice job. Oh, and there goes Olsen. She's busted loose for the Hattie. And a goal. That's the hat trick. For Olsen with 21 to go. It's a scoring bonanza. $15 seconds to go now. And looks like Hammer's going to get 2 minutes. If we get that far. So Hammer would have gotten a penalty. We're getting the handshakes for you here. So the next game's tomorrow morning at 9, 10, something like that, isn't it? It should be on YouTube and Facebook already set up for you.
Eight.
8 in the morning?
8 in the morning.
Bright and early. We got
Facing the Western.
playing the Western this time. So final score is 9-0 for your Voyageurs. They bust out the score bonanza. We're going to call it a night here. Get back to the hotel. We got to be back here at 8 o'clock in the morning, or actually at 7. Game time's 8 o'clock. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy your Friday. We will be back at you bright and early.